Hey everyone. So, yesterday I made a post that I was thinking about possibly sharing a dream that I had yesterday after the eclipse. I want to let everybody know that I've been dealing with a lot of spiritual warfare lately, and it's been very exhausting. And it's taken me every which direction. But despite my beliefs and what happens to me, I'm still going to share what I'm told. I can't say 100% sure who the source is. I don't know. One minute I feel like it's good, the next minute I feel like it's bad. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Don't take anything I say forefront. Take everything to prayer. Because I don't even trust myself sometimes. But I've said this to many groups and other people. If it ends up being something, I know this is the spirit realm. I don't know the truth of it. I know that I deal with a lot of evil, and I hear very little good. And it has me waning back and forth on the truth of things. And after this life is over, if I do remember, I don't want to have regrets of things that I was told to say or the calling that I didn't take, despite what that means. And if it ends up being nothing, that's fine too. I don't care. Being wrong is fine. Being right and not sharing and living in eternity with this, I could have done something about it. I could have said something about it and I chose not to. I can't deal with that. Okay. So anyways, after the eclipse, I went into my house and I had this overwhelming drowsiness come over me yet again. I've been fighting with drowsiness a lot lately too. That's sometimes why I'm leaving work early, because I'm getting so tired. Your spiritual warfare, it's not a joke, guys. I make it seem all fun and dandy, but it's not. Anyway, so I fell asleep on my couch and it felt so real, but at first I felt something messing with my hair. I didn't know what it was messing with my hair. But before I continue the story though, during the eclipse, this is important. I was walking around and I was talking to God. And I was like, I need some type of affirmation. I need some type of proof. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I talk to. I don't know any of this. I've been dealing with this for 3.5 years now, going off of blind faith. Still not knowing. I can't 100% say who or what I speak to. I told you guys, I got my legs weighed down. I've lost my voice. I've been stuck speaking in tongues. I've lost thoughts. I felt this energy still to this day throughout my body that's heated up, that's changed. I feel this presence behind my eyes that moves around. But all of these, every time I'm like, this is a good thing, I think of a bad thing. Like this movement throughout my body. Is it the presence of the Holy Spirit that I feel? Or is it demonic possession? And I have discernment of spirit that I can literally feel the movement throughout my body. I don't know. Being able to talk in tongues just by focusing on spirit. Is it talking in the spirit? Or is it talking in languages you don't normally know? Demonic possession. I don't know. All these different things. Seeing in the spirit. Is it truly seeing in the spirit? Or is it demons giving me hallucinations and delusions? Everything that's supposed to be good, there's a counterfeit. How do you know the truth? That's the fight I'm going with right now. One minute I feel like I'm doing God's work. I'm sharing messages. The next minute, I feel damned. So, anyways, I was outside and I was asking for proof. I was like, if I am demon possessed, then send me a bad dream. Send me a bad dream to tell me. Now let's fast forward back. I don't know whether this is a bad dream or not. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. So, as I said, I'm laying on my couch and something starts messing with my hair. Mind you, this is sleeping. I was dreaming. It's like lucid kind of dreaming a little bit because it felt so real. But I was kind of in control, but not really. And as this happened, my roommate walked in too. I don't know why. He was just walking in, coming in from work. Because this really happened, like right before I fell asleep. So maybe they were just replaying that scenario. I don't know. But after that happened, my body, the best way I can explain it is my body started feeling like very, very light. Like I was going to start levitating. Like I was going to start floating off. But I was holding on to my couch. And I wasn't letting it, I didn't let it happen. After that, and I have no idea why this happened, the scenery changed. And I didn't see myself like this, but I knew it. It's like I knew it, but I didn't see it. I ended up on my couch, naked, feeling like embarrassed because somebody was trying to knock on the door and trying to come into the house. And I had this thought that I'm naked. I never saw myself naked, but I just had this thought that I was naked, and I was trying to find some way to beeline it to my bedroom, the bathroom, to try to put some clothes on. After this, it changed again. I had clothes on. I was outside walking. And as I'm walking, the scenery starts changing. Like I'm literally like I start off in my area, and then I go to like some other place I don't recognize, and then some other place I don't recognize. And this happened quite a few times. And this entire time I'm saying, God, what is this? What does this mean? What I need something. Tell me something. And after that happened, it veered off again. And I was driving. And I had this urgency that I was trying to get back to my kids. And I'm driving my car. And the only thought that I had is I wanted to go with them, and I wanted to be with them. But it happened yet again. I started teleporting to different areas, different towns, different states. I don't know what it was, but it was clearly different landscapes in my car. I remember clearly I teleported or just whatever to this driveway. And as I'm trying to turn, I like knocked, I remember sneezing, I don't know why, but I remember I knocked over like somebody's little bitty fence, like little bitty picket fence thing, little jigger. It was like, and I knocked it over as I'm driving off, and I felt bad, and I was like, but I didn't say nothing, I just kept on driving. And I'm trying to get back home, and that's when I keep on teleporting, and finally, I wake up during this. I never make it home. I wake up during this, and I go back outside, and I sit in my car, and I start thinking. And I had a voice come through. Actually, before the dream ends, I remember, I think I was in my car, right? And before the dream ends, I distinctly remember I'm sitting there asking God, what is this? What is this? And what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? And it was just silence. No response. Silence. But another voice came through. I don't know who this was or what it was. I don't know. But it said, you need to tell the people the rapture is coming soon. Or shortly or something like that. To which I said, I'm not going to share that because even the Bible states that nobody knows when the rapture is happening. But now that I'm telling you guys exactly what I was told. So after I fought with it a little bit and I said I wasn't going to say nothing about it, because I'm not telling you it's coming soon. I'm simply telling you what told me. These things that I fight with. Whether it's true, whether it's not, I don't know. That voice came through saying that to me. After I fought with it and argued with it a little bit, another voice came through and said, this one was like the God voice. And it said, you need to share my message. You need to share my message. And I'm like, what message? What are you talking about? What message? What message? And that's when it went silent again. And then I woke up, came outside, set my car, and the voice came through again, saying about you need to tell the people that the rapture is coming soon. And then the voice came through. He kept on saying, "Share my message, share my message." The other voice did, and I kept on asking, "What message? What message?" And it said, "I need you to grab pen and paper." And I fought with it for a while. I went inside. I started thinking, but I couldn't get the thought out of my head. It's like when there's something that he wants me to do, or whatever this is wants me to do, I can't get rid of it. It just sits there and gnaws at me until I do what he asks. And it happens a lot, between words that I'm given or people that he wants me to speak to. I'll sit there with this gnawing thought in my head that I can't get rid of until I do something about it. So anyway, I get the message. I wrote it down. And this is the message that he gave me on April 9th, 2024. And I'm going to put this in my comments as well. But the message that he told me was, tell my people that war is coming shortly. They need to prepare for the perilous times. And this time, he distinctly told me, he's talking about here, not the Middle East this time. The war's coming to USA shortly. So, I'm sharing the message so I can get the thought out of my head. And I keep sharing this stuff despite what it means. And I'm going to keep doing that. I question things. But some days I can't 100% say I follow. I believe everything. Because the Bible says one thing. But then the experiences that I deal with are completely opposite. It says demons fear the Lord. They fear Jesus. They have yet to leave me alone. Whatever this voice is. I don't know whether it's demons. I don't know what it is. I can't say what it is. But I know that I rebuke things. It goes away. And it comes back. It says, seek God. And He'll reveal Himself to you. I've been attacked demonically in my dreams. I've seen black-looking reapers. And I request some type of affirmation for good. Because I see so much evil. And the best that I've gotten is visions. I get attacked in my dreams by these beings that are like supernaturally real. But then I ask to see something of the good side. And I haven't seen an angel in a dream yet. I haven't seen, the one dream I had of Jesus, he wasn't even stationary. He was laying down sleeping. That's the closest I've gotten. I see things in my room, black, shadowy figures in darkness. It's not in my room, it's in the world in general. As soon as the darkness comes, I start seeing these black, misty things flying around everywhere. As well as the spiritual warfare is starting to intensify. I don't know what that means, guys. So, take care. And God bless.